is the thoracolumbar fascia, and that's all of this fascia that is on the thoracic and lumbar region of the back. And so fascia is just connective tissue. And then whenever you see aponeurosis, that is the sheet-like tendon connection. So this would be the aponeurosis of the external oblique. And the external oblique's been cut off right here. And then these are external obliques. And then the aponeurosis of the internal oblique is here, and part of it's been cut off here. So this is external oblique, internal oblique, and then deep to the internal oblique, you have the transversus abdominis muscle here, and you can see the muscle fibers run a different way. Then underneath there is the parietal peritoneum, and we'll see like a few lectures from now. The parietal peritoneum lines the abdominal cavity, and then the peritoneum that lines the actual organs inside are the visceral peritoneum, but this is the parietal peritoneum. And then also in between it, so in between the peritoneum, the parietal peritoneum, and the muscles is the internal fascia, and for that you can't really see it, but just know that it's there in between them. And then in the abdominal region, it's harder to see on this one, but the muscle fibers that run cranial to caudal are the rectus abdominis muscles. So those would be similar to like your abs. And then for the epaxial, so all of these were the hypaxial muscles, the epaxial muscles. Turn them over. Okay. So whenever you're looking at the thoracolumbar fascia, there's a very first layer of it right here that you would cut first is the lamella or lamellae, this first one. And then whenever you cut underneath the other, it's just another piece of like aponeurosis. Under here you could see the erector spinae muscles, and like how the word sounds, they keep your spine erect, and so they go all the way down, and then later they'll break down, once we get to that part, it'll break into other portions of it. And then whenever you look, like if you feel the spinous processes of the vertebrae, and you look deep to the erector spinae, you'll see the multifidi muscles running along here, and they just run like in between the vertebrae in there, and they're underneath all of this white fascia. So those are the epaxial muscles of the caudal region, and then the ones here were the hypaxial muscles. So kind of like the shark, that's what they ended up being. And then for the pectoral muscles,